We think that the Prime Minister is going to be preoccupied when he's in Rome today by what they're calling Frockgate. Frockgate. This accepting of quite lavish-sounding gifts, essentially, of clothes for his
madness,
glasses for himself, suits for himself. Why can't
and not declaring?
Why can't the Starmers buy their own?
The Starmers, he earns, as leader of the opposition, he was earning about £160,000 a year. His wife is an occupational therapist, and they're earning about £50,000.
As a couple, they're millionaires.
They are. And they were taking,
they got
free. She was taking free clothes and had a personal shopper from Lord Wahid Ali, who's worth about 220 million. Whoops, they forgot to declare it.
There'll be...
Whoops, how could you forget to declare it when you've already declared £20,000 of clothes?
Well, they
the
didn't.
Prime
To
Minister.
be fair, they didn't forget. The Number 10 said that they were advised that they didn't need to. When they double-checked,
Richard,
then they were told that they should, and they did.
He's a lawyer. You absolutely know if you've taken free clothes for your missus, your wife, your partner, it has to be declared. It's nonsense.
No, but what they say, look, I think they're millionaires in terms.
Doesn't matter if they're millionaires.
In terms of property and pension pots, not cash. I doubt they've got £1 million in the bank.
Surely they can afford to buy a pair of spectacles and a suit and a dress.
Exactly. No, I think it looks terrible. I absolutely. If you're going to restore trust in politics, you're not going to do it this way.
It takes away the
pension from very poor pensioners.
You can't. Well, they'll be wearing their shabby coats in the winter.
He takes £5,000 for his wife.
Okay, well, hang on, Andrew. Sorry, you're conflicting two things.
Yeah, well, he is. Of course, he is.
It's not taxpayers' money that is paying for his wife's clothes.
He's taking £5,000 donation at the time for his wife. They're a wealthy couple.
But are you suggesting that money should be paid for by taxpayers?
I think.
How should it be paid? Just out of their own personal allowance? Okay.
They earn plenty of money, but they should declare it in a transparent and open way.
Look, hang on. He declared his. Look, I criticise him for taking it, but he did declare it properly. They say they were advised they didn't have to declare hers. When they were advised on Tuesday that they had of last week, they had to declare it. They did declare it. So. Look, you can criticise them for taking it, but don't make it a bigger issue than it is.
Did you not think the Prime Minister ought to know if he's taking free clothes for his wife from a Labour donor who's been given an all-access pass to Number 10? It should have been declared. Of course he knew it had to be declared.
It's not about Boris Johnson's decorator
Own it. Your lot are in power, and this is how they're behaving.
Yeah, but you are double-dealing, double standards yet again. That's what you're doing.
Didn't take long.
You're double standards.
Do you think
There's a word for
will
that.
continue after this to accept free clothes?
I wouldn't have thought so.
I suspect not, because it looks gross, but grotesque. In the week they pushed through that vote to take the winter fuel allowance off poor.
The thing is, look, I'm as furious as anyone about taking away the winter fuel allowance. I just think that the £5,000 from a donor is a different issue because it's not taxpayers' money.
It should have been declared
if it had been if they were arguing that there should be a budget for the Prime Minister and his wife that was paid for by the taxpayer, I think that you could compare the two things.
You're right, but I think that's with respect to a technical argument. It's about perception, isn't it? It's about the way it looks. Here you've got a wealthy couple accepting free, expensive clothes, and you've got pensioners shivering in second-hand cardigans. I mean, it's just about perception,
but except that
political perception.
So if he paid for them himself, would you also say that was outrageous?
But Susanna is right, and you're right as well. And I'm not. You're right. I think it looks terrible. I really think it looks terrible. But you're right. Let's not give the impression this is public money.
No, it's not.
Wahid Ali, who's worth about 200 million, is a Labour donor, but he's also a friend.
Given a pass
so it is getting clothes, glasses from a friend. I still think they should buy their own and shouldn't be taking them from a friend. Because when you're Prime Minister and your Prime Minister's partner, and the Prime Minister will know, there is always the danger of being able to buy influence.
That's the problem.
Always a danger.